On this iMovie quick tutorial for iMovie Mac, I'm going to show you how to do a picture-in-picture. This is super easy to do, and there's a few different settings that you can use to customize your picture-in-picture. So I have this example video here. This is my main example video I use for all my iMovie tutorials. So I'm just going to play it.
It's time for an iMovie tutorial.
And I'm going to bring in this weird picture I've used in a couple other tutorials. I know it's a goofy face, but just bear with me. So when I first bring in an element, as you can see, this is very important. I'll do this again. When I bring in an element, I can either bring it here, as you can see, so it's going side by side, or I can bring it on top. You want to make sure when you're doing a picture-in-picture that it goes on top, like so. Now, the default setting on iMovie is to do a cutaway. So as you can see, it cuts to that new element or the element that I put in on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. As you can see, I have a few different options when I click cutaway, and I want to go to picture-in-picture. Now, as you can see both. I can see this weird goofy face I'm making, and remember, this can also be a video. In this case, I'm just doing a photo, and I can also see the main video. Now, this is one thing that iMovie does, and I'm not going to lie, is super annoying and frustrating to me, at least as a default option, is as you can see when I play it,
It's time for an
it dissolves in and then dissolves out.
tutorial.
I don't like that because typically when I'm doing a picture-in-picture, I just want it to appear. I don't know why it has dissolve. As you can see up here, there's a few different options I'm going to show you. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to click and drag all the way out. That's one way to do it. Another way to remove the dissolve is if I go up here. As you can see, I have basically 0.5 seconds. So I'm going to type in 0, boom, no dissolve. So now it just cuts right in.
Time for an iMovie.
So it just pops right in. Now, let's say if you do want the dissolve, right? You can also adjust it here. Let's say I want to be almost something to dissolve in and slowly dissolve out. I can do this, or I can even adjust the dissolve here. Let's say there's like a specific amount of seconds, like you're super specific on the time duration. Then I can do this.
Time for an iMovie tutorial.
Let's say something super, super quick. Now, a couple more features you can do with the picture-in-picture. So also when I have this here, when I click this, as you can see, I make it bigger or smaller. One cool pro tip, again, let's say you're getting super specific on your video editing, is if I have this here, I most likely put this here, I can do this, right? So it's making it bigger or smaller. If I hold Alt on my keyboard, it makes it bigger in the same location, which is kind of cool. In addition, as you can see, if I go all the way up, it flips it. So like if you want to make it, upside down for whatever reason. In addition, I can also do a shadow. So as you can see here, there's like a light little shadow there. If actually you want to have, more of like a unique effect. And then I can add a border. So I'm going to turn shadow off for this. But let's say I want to add a border. This is really, really cool. If let's say I'm doing a news type of vlog or news video, right? And I want this kind of like border around a news story. I can click this or this. So as you can see now, when I click away,
Time for an iMovie.
has this kind of border there, and I can adjust the border settings right here. So if I want to make it, I don't know, white, as you can see, however I want to do it, it's kind of cool to be able to adjust that however I want. Now, one big last pro tip, and this is for advanced picture-in-picture settings and picture-in-picture features, is let's say I want this to bounce around. This happens a lot, let's say if you're doing a YouTube video and you want the subscribe button to bounce on the screen, for example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at my first location, as you can see here. I'm going to click this little dot over here and do like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the cursor to a different spot. So let's say here. Then I'm going to bring this here and do that. Then I'm going to go here, right? Make sure it's there. I'm going to bring it here. Then now I'm going to bring the cursor here. Click. Bring it here. So now, when I click this button right here, these are all the different locations it was previously. So now when I actually play the whole video, you see this.
Time for an iMovie tutorial.
Now, obviously, this takes some fine-tuning if, say, you want it to have this cool effect, but it's a really cool feature within the picture-in-picture. Remember, you can also do this with videos. So, like I said earlier in this tutorial, this is obviously a photo, but I can even do this with a video. If, let's say, I want to have some unique video playing while this video is playing as well, I can have the video bounce on the screen as much as I want.